Hello, beautiful friends. This is Erika here to do a special reading about the energies of the dynamic right now between the masculine and the feminine. So, this is going to be a reading that's focused on the dynamic between the divine masculine and the divine feminine, as well as how they're each relating and where they're each at relating to the dynamic. This is actually a new type of spread that I'm going to be doing that I just channeled and felt really called to do today. So those of you that have been around my channel for a while, this is going to be something sort of new and different. So I'm excited to see what comes through. So I want to welcome all of you to my channel and welcome to all my new subscribers and those of you that are participating here. It's really my honor to be able to do these videos for you. So what we're going to do today is we are going to take a look at the dynamic between the masculine and the feminine and how they are all interrelating to what's going on. So with that, I'm just going to get started here. I'm going to pull for each of them a main energy and then some additional cards to further the story. So I'm just going to go one by one. I'm going to be asking Spirit also that we really tune in very specifically to one scenario. So the scenario will either resonate or it won't. And obviously being a collective video, collective reading, it's not going to resonate for everybody. So, and the reading is intended to be timeless. So no matter when you're coming across this video compared to when I recorded it, that's Spirit's, and it's resonating for you, that's Spirit's way of bringing you the message when it is intended for you to receive it. Because that resonance is that resonance with the inner knowing, with your higher self, with your true authenticity and your alignment. So let's just get started. Let's pull an overall energy here. One for the masculine, one for, I'm going to use a different deck for each. These are all tarot decks. Interesting to see where things are coming in. I'll pull a card for the masculine. And those of you guys, again, I have to repeat it in every video. So those of you that know my videos can probably, give a lot of my little spiels by heart at this point. But I am an intuitive reader. I'm not a by the book tarot reader. So typically I do not read reversals, but there are times where Spirit has me keep them reversed. And it really, because I'm reading the energies. So, but if you're getting a different message based on whatever card does come up, that's Spirit's way of using me as a way to get you a message. So if you know tarot and you have a different interpretation, by all means, take your interpretation over mine, okay? I'm just a vehicle here for a lot of messages. So whatever comes to you and whatever you interpret from the cards is Spirit's way of speaking to you through these videos and giving you the divine guidance. So let's get a card for the divine feminines overall. Thank you. And now we're going to get one for the dynamic between the two. The card for the overall dynamic energy, main energy of the dynamic between the two. Alrighty. Let's see what we have. All right. Oh my God. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. Well, hello message, right? We get the King of Cups for the divine masculine. We get the Nine of Cups for the divine feminine and the freaking Nine of Cups for the dynamic between the two. So I do have to say the last two videos I did, not including the one I did, the special message for the divine masculine, but the other two spreads that I did, the last two videos I've done prior to this one have been massive, massive messages. This can certainly indicate union. This can certainly indicate emotional fulfillment, but holy crap. I guess they're just continuing with this theme. You know, this week in particular and the buildup of this week, the previous week and the following week, there just feels like there's just between now and the full moon in Scorpio. Guys, if you haven't seen the video I did on Friday, so it was my new moon manifesting reading. And again, being timeless, you could be watching this at another time, but let's just say that it's building a story. So even if you're watching this when it's not the full moon or the new moon or when I'm recording this, just know Spirit is building a very clear story right now. It's almost like they're being so clear with this scenario because there's a lot of people that are either on the brink of union, coming into more like a full wholeness of self, which will then potentially bring union, or they're doubting because it's just been there for so long. So Spirit's being very clear right now. It's like I do feel like there's almost a war of energies right now because I can tell you that people are coming together with their divine counterpart into sacred union. Okay, this is soulmates. This is sacred union, meaning two people that have done their work. They've done their healing. They've really gone through the ringer and awakened to the magic of who they really are, and they're ready. They're ready to come forward into what's called sacred union. This is not just casual relationship. This is not just, another person I'm dating. This is the person, the Mac Daddy, the type of thing that is the culmination of so much work. Okay? And so when I'm seeing the King of Cups for the masculine, I'm seeing the Nine of Cups for the feminine, and I'm seeing the Nine of Cups for the dynamic, the masculine is right there. He's right there. He has integrated his emotional body. He is mature emotionally now. He's ruling from comfort. You know, a while back, the masculines were almost drowning in emotions, drowning in overwhelm, because they've just unleashed the beast when it comes to connecting to their emotional body. They've been moving out of distortion of masculine energy where they've been cut off from their emotional body, their whole existence. And they've just now reintegrated. And I love this because the king, there's water here, right? The water represents emotions, but he's on solid ground surrounded by his emotions. He's good. He's connected to them. He's aware of them. They're part of his environment. They're part of who he is now. And the King of Cups feels these things very deeply, but he may not be communicating it yet on the outside. You know, still waters run very deep. So he may not be blabbing it all over everything right now. Although he may be. Depends on the situation. But he is right there. And the Nine of Cups, this is wish fulfillment, emotional fulfillment. And isn't this interesting? In this card deck, the depiction of the Nine of Cups is a couple coming together and somebody raising a glass to their union. And what I've just noticed for the very first time in all the times I've used this deck, and that's so interesting, guys, because my drawer just opened. Did you see that? I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but the drawer of my desk literally just opened by itself as I said those words. Toasting their union. And what I've never noticed about this particular depiction of the Nine of Cups is there's 6 cups here. The 6 of Cups is unconditional love. The 6 of Cups is victory. It's also a reconciliation, a reunion. This is a soulmate energy. And here's the 2, each holding a cup. And here's this person toasting. You know, this is the union energy, and here's each of them. So this is crazy. And look, here's the celebration. Here's this happy family picnic. You guys are right there. And in this deck, there's, it's like someone's in the bushes peeking into the scene. Because we got the perspective as though they're in the bush because the ladybug's really big, right? And they're looking and seeing this beautiful scene. It's like they're both right there observing this, knowing it's right there, and they're both ready. Holy crap. Okay. Well, what a way to start the reading. That was a lot of messages. I'm just going to keep building on this story, guys, because, yeah. I almost don't even need to, but let's just see what other messages Spirit wants to bring forth for those of you that are in this situation. So this is definitely on the brink of coming into harmonious union, embarking on this journey together, going the same direction, wanting the same things, each in embodying the individuality and wholeness of each other, not needing each other. Oh my God, guys, this is like, I don't know what the hell's happening here in the last few readings. Man. Four of Wands. This is a card of marriage. It can be a card of abundance, of stability. This is of hard work paying off. This is manifestation, the 1111 card. Manifestation. Oh my word. Did you see how that one just flipped out too? I wasn't even done talking and it's like, oh no, we just need to show this card. Let's get one for the Divine Feminine. Let's continue the story for her. Just another card for the Divine Feminine, please. Whoops. All right, well that's flipped over. Oh my God. It's the freaking Sun card. All right, I'm not kidding. I just want to stop this reading right now because it's like, what else do I need to say? I don't even need to say anything. Oh, my word. Spirit is on it, man. This is a very strong message coming through. I mean, oh God. Major Arcana, the Sun. This is... For those of you that don't know, this is the happiest, most positive card in the tarot deck. Oh my God. All right, let's just see what else Spirit wants to say about the dynamic between the two. And the Death card, yes. The Death card does not mean endings. Well, it does mean endings in a certain way. But this is about the old is done. The old is gone. The past is done. The past is gone. It is time for the dawn of a new day. It's clearing out all of the old, the stuff that's been outdated, outworn, used, no longer have a need for, and it is a fresh start. With beautiful energy. So this is a card of transformation, is the Death card. This is a card of alchemy. This is like the alchemy from the standpoint of the phoenix rising from the ashes. Oh my God, that's so beautiful. They're having me pull now from the Divine Feminine here. Because I said I was going to pull 3, and I'm going to honor what I was guided to do, even though it's like okay, let's get another card for the Divine Feminine, please. All right, hold on. Give me one clearly, please. I'm going to wait for Spirit to pick it. Thank you. And the Ace of Wands. Oh my God. Ace of Wands. Passionate, passionate, passionate. A gift from the universe. Passionate start, action forward. And here's the masculine holding the world in his hands, and he's got a flame so big here. This torch burns so brightly. He's ready. And I can't help but notice that he's wearing, it's a fur, and it's a ram, and ram is the sign of Aries, which is the first sign of the zodiac. And Aries, in the major arcana, the card representing Aries is the Emperor, which is the divine masculine. And it's a fire sign. I mean, this is about, things are on fire. On fire. Yeah. Okay. It is, I mean, if you haven't seen my weekly forecast, that was from a couple days ago. And again, whether it's the week that I recorded it or not, if this storyline is making sense for you, go watch the video I did 2 days ago, which is all about this insane energy for the divine feminine right now. So again, they're giving me a story. They're giving me a progression. Whether it's this time of year or another time when you're watching these videos, just go watch it, because it is just the precursor to this story here. Let's get a card for the divine masculine. Please give me a card for the divine masculine. Please, Spirit, pick it for me. I'm going to wait for you to give me one. And the judgment card. It's time. Judgment day. Am I living my life the way I want to live my life? It is time. I have gone through evaluation. I've gone through reevaluation. I have reminisced about my life and figured out what matters to me. You know, I'm hearing the trumpets. I'm hearing the trumpets. And part of me, I don't know the archangel that this represents. I think it's Archangel Gabriel, if I'm not mistaken, but I'm not positive. But I'm hearing the trumpets blaring, and I've never heard trumpets when I've pulled this card, but I'm hearing them now. It's like that announcement. The announcement, like it's about to begin. They're saying it's about to begin. And the judgment card, oh my God, and there's a sun on the bottom of the deck. I can't even. I was going to pull a card for the dynamic between the two, but they're showing me the sun. It's like I don't even need to pull a card. I don't even need to pull a card. I'm going to, though, because I'm not done with what I was going to say, but there's the sun at the bottom of the deck. This is the deck I'm going to use for the dynamic, and they're already showing me the sun. So, anywho, the judgment card, this is the 20. The 20 in the 21 card journey of the major arcana. The following card after this is enlightenment, completion, wholeness, joy, contentment. And in the tarot, this is there's a female within a laurel wreath of victory with everything in balance. It's like they're announcing, I'm just hearing these trumpets announcing the arrival of this royalty. Oh my word. I almost don't even want to do this because this has already come out, this incredible card, and it can't get any better than this. But I'm just going to do it because I'm just going to do it. So let's get a card here on, another card here on the dynamic. Please, Spirit, pick it for me and make it very clear which card you would like me to pull. Thank you. On the Six of Pentacles. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. It's not the Sun card, although we can't discount that message that came out. You know, this is, in my opinion, building on the Sun card. And the Six of Pentacles. This is, it's balanced. Things are balanced. Equal give and take. Having enough to give. Being abundant. The scales are balanced here. And the 6 comes after the 5 of Pentacles, which is this energy of change, of uncertainty, of feeling a bit of abandonment, and potentially victim mentality. You know, woe is me, the world is against me. And look at how happy he is. I'm just going to pull another card on the Six of Pentacles just for fun. And the Hierophant. Yep, this is spiritual balance. Holy crap. This is equal balance of masculine and feminine. That is wholeness. That is when sacred union can happen, is when two people who are in their wholeness, meaning they've balanced their masculine energy within them. They've balanced the feminine energy within them. They can navigate the world where the feminine knows times to take action and be more in her masculine energy when she's got to go do what she's got to go do. But she's the feminine at her core. And the masculine is the action taker at his core, but he knows how to embrace his feminine side. his intuition, his inner knowing, his embracing of the feminine within him. When the two of them are balanced spiritually, this is when union happens. Oh my word. Okay. I'm going to pull, so I am going to be doing, by the way, an extended version of this. I'm going to be doing a more in-depth version of this on my website for those of you that want to go more in-depth. This is a complete reading in and of itself because I'm going to be giving guidance here for each of you. I'm going to be pulling a guidance card. But for those of you interested in continuing this energy, I'm going to be going to the extended, and what I'm going to be doing there is we're going to take a look at kind of where it's been leading up to this, and then also where it's going from here. Because this is not the end of the story. This is not the end of the story. What is coming next? We're going to look at what is being learned by each of them right now. Like, what's their current lesson? What are they each currently thinking and feeling about their dynamic of what's going on between them? So we're going to look at that. We're going to see what they're really happy about. We're going to see what they're wishing was different in the dynamic. And then we're going to get even more guidance. But I'm going to just pull a guidance card here. First for the masculine. What's your best guidance for the masculines right now, please, Spirit? And thank you. Dance. I love it. This is the integration of feminine energy. This has been coming up. Move your body to music, dance with the rhythm of life, and manifest your dreams through dance. This is about the King of Cups, the masculine who can be in touch with his emotions. Dance is an expression of the flow of feminine energy. And look, he's dancing under the moon, and it happens to be a full moon. So to me, this is guidance for the masculine. Dance as though no one's watching. Even if you're at home by yourself, dance like nobody's watching. Because that is, it's like I'm hearing this music where the masculine is moving as a way to call in his feminine. It's almost like a ritualistic thing for me right now. I'm getting this image of the masculine consciously doing some sort of a calling in for his feminine through energy, through movement. Almost like, I'm just getting, you know how birds signal each other? How the male will signal oftentimes to the female that he's ready, and then the female appears. Gosh, what was it? It's a series on, I don't know if it's National Geographic or whatever, but there was a series about Earth or, oh God, what is, I'm sorry, I don't know it. But I remember watching it one day when I was it was on when I was in the nail salon, and I remember having watched it years ago. But it was a scene where there was this bird. He was a red bird, and he had created this beautiful nest. He did a lot of work to create this nest. He was picking out the little twigs, and it was almost like a triangle. He would create a triangle, which again, I'm getting the chills about this being like the union energy, right? In the triangle. He had built this triangle almost like an altar with sticks, and he had made this beautiful nest underneath. And he worked very diligently, and it was open on two sides. So it wasn't like it was closed in, but it was this, so he had to watch from both sides. But when he's ready, this bird, what he does is he puffs up his chest and he fluffs his feathers up really big, and he's red, which symbolizes passion, stability, groundedness, earthliness. And this bird, who's very been diligently working, all of a sudden, he almost looks double the size when he puffs his feathers up. Well, that's what I'm feeling is going on with the Divine Masculine right now. Oh my word. And then she shows up. FYI, that's where the story goes. The female shows up. And I hope you guys know, when I say divine feminine and masculine, this is not gender specific, okay? I know I have a lot of new subscribers and people that are new on this journey, but this is, it's not gender specific. Let us get a piece of guidance for the Divine Feminine, please. Can you make it, give me a card for the Divine Feminine, please? Action. Taking inspired action towards your dreams, move forward with confidence. Now is the perfect time to act. This is, to me, is not about the feminine taking specific action. Okay, though, as with everything, always take inspired action towards your dreams. So this could be your mission work. This could be you moving forward with the rest of your life. I've gotten many comments recently about divine feminines who have just like embarked on amazing new adventures in their career, in their mission work, in how they're bursting forward in the world. But to me, this is about moving forward with confidence. Like, you've got this. The light is shining on you. To me, this is also the masculine approaching, just saying. I'm going to pull a final card here for the guidance for the two of them. What's your best guidance for both the masculine and the feminine? Please. Discernment. I love it. I love it. This is about staying true to your knowing and keeping your dreams a secret. This is a very delicate time for the masculine and the feminine. This is not the time. This is the time to go and not be around other people. This is the time to keep your dreams a secret for now. This is about not telling everybody what's going on. This is about not calling your friends and texting and saying, oh my gosh, we're this is happening, we're together. This is about you being very discerning with keeping this sacred for now. Because there are people that when they see this happen, when they feel this happen, they're not going to like it because your energy is different. It is a vibrational thing. It may not make sense logically. And guys, if you are, I did a couple of different videos on this topic, so if you haven't seen them, I talk a lot about how when you awaken and you shift your vibration and you become more of who you're supposed to be and you start emerging as your more incredible self, that friends will drop away out of your life. So there's the divine feminine and friendships. The masculine's been going through a little bit here recently, but a while back there was a lot of the divine feminines that have been dealing with friendships going away. I'm not understanding why. It's a vibrational, energetic thing. So because of this, it is important that you be discerning. I love that that's the guidance for the two of them. Oh my word. Okay. So I hope that this has been helpful. If you'd like to continue on to those extra, more detailed information, the link to access that is down below. And if you'd like to book a healing session with me, an energy session, that information is also down below of how to access that and schedule that. So that is, I'm not available for readings at this time. And all of my one-on-one time is being dedicated to doing my energy healing sessions. I'm doing a lot of work with healers and those of you that are on this journey and doing your own mission work. So if that's of interest to you, please do go check that out. And in the meantime, I send you guys so much love. Bye.